Hi there, everybody. Welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we're going to be talking about bullying. Okay. Now, bullying would be described as somebody, you know, man or woman, okay, making someone else feel intimidated, okay, or feel bad about themselves for any number of reasons, and so that's what we're going to be talking about. It's become a big problem, in my opinion, in schools. Okay, it wasn't as bad when I was in school, and it may have been just because I protected myself more, but I see other problems arising because of that in schools. I worked at a rehabilitation center for drugs and other problems in the United States for a bit, and I saw a lot of kids come through this rehab center because and initially starting off with, you know, bullying because of something that happened. Maybe their parents got divorced. Maybe you know, they don't have enough money, or, you know, whatever. All these different different reasons. But it kind of set that up to have these guys and girls get into drugs or into other sorts of situations. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it, get your opinions and feelings on it. Maybe, you know, talk about what can be done about it as well. The link that we'll be going through, okay, I'll go ahead and put that in the chat box for you. Okay, it's in the Verbling chat, as well as come on, doesn't look like any chat boxes are working. Okay, so Verbling chat's working. Let me try Google chat one more time. Google chat isn't working now. It's probably the first time that's ever happened. But yeah, so I put the link in the Verbling chat. So go ahead and open that up when you get a second. Okay, let's see who we have in class so far. Amparo, welcome back to class. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
Very good. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Yeah. How about let's see. Do I have Roman or Anne?
Hello, it's Anne. Right now, so it's my turn to have a lesson with you.
Okay, good. Nice to have you. All right.
Nice
how about Dennis? Dennis, how are you doing? Dennis, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, how about, oh, there you are. Very good. Nice to have you in class, Dennis. Welcome back.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Okay, how about Guillermo?
Hi, Chad. Nice to see you again.
Hi there. Guillermo, good to see you as well. Guillermo, where are you from?
I'm from Barcelona, from Spain.
From Barcelona. Okay, fabulous. Good to have you here. Let's see. Ismail, welcome to class.
Thank you, Chad. Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you as well. Okay, and all right, this is going to be a tricky one. Hold on. Shri Raj? Shri Raj? Is that how I pronounce your name?
Porodi.
Poredi? Poredi. Okay. Take a look at your microphone, Shri Raj. I can't hear you right now. Okay, so there's two things that you want to do. All right. Take a look here on the screen. Okay, you can come right up here. If this is red, okay, like that, that means that I cannot hear you. All right. All right, or you can try coming back in. And Stephen, welcome back to class. How you doing?
Fine. You know something? This is the topic
What's
that
up?
I chose for the interview.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. This will be good then. Yeah, Stephen lives in well, I live in Stephen's country, here in Costa Rica, and so he's got a class project that he's doing for school, and will be an interview. That's what he's talking about. He was so he needs to interview. What is it, Stephen? Just someone who speaks English, or a native English speaker? Is that what it is?
It's native speakers.
Okay, yeah, a native English speaker.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, for school project, so yeah, getting together and doing that. So yeah, and so he just told me this is the topic. Very cool. So this is warm up. Very good. And how about Aga? Aga, how are you? Welcome to class.
Hello, I'm great, thank you. How are you today?
Good. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. The link is in the chat box, and we are going to start off with some vocabulary words. We only have 10, and then we'll get into a short article here about bullying. Okay, and then talk about it and share our opinions. Hopefully, we can do 2 to 3 questions each and discuss this. Okay, very good. Let's start off with Aga. And Aga, let me have you read this first word and tell me which of the definitions A through J, okay, match what this word is. Now, class, if you do not know what the word is at all, I can use it in a sentence, okay, to try and help you out, okay? So go ahead, Aga.
Torment.
Very good.
I'm not sure, maybe to bother someone over and over?
Yeah, to torment, to bother someone over and over. Now, class, you usually hear this word when you hear about ghosts, okay? Ghosts or spirits or evil beings, things like that. When maybe you watch TV or you see a movie or read a book. Okay, someone that torments you, okay, comes over and over again at night. Ooh, right? Comes into the room and torments them night after night after night. That's when we use the word torment, okay, to do something over and over again. But in this sense, okay, a bully would torment someone, okay, doing something over and over and over again, every day, multiple times a day. Okay? Number 2 is for Amparo.
Target. To aim towards a specific person or thing.
Okay, to aim towards a specific person or thing. Good. Target. Okay. Same thing. We would shoot at. Okay. You're pointing towards that. Okay. Same thing with individuals. Okay. They target or they place their aim on a specific person. Okay. Now I had skipped over Alexander accidentally. Alexander, how you doing? Alexander, can you hear me okay? Make sure that your microphone is not muted. I cannot hear you right now. Okay, check that and I'll come back to you, okay? Let's see, Anne, number 3, please.
Humiliate. I think it's D to
okay.
make.
Very close. It is Hugh. Sorry, yeah.
Humiliate.
There you go. Humiliate. Good. All right.
Humiliate. I think it's D to make a person feel very embarrassed.
Yep. Humiliate. Okay. And this would be by doing any number of things. Okay. And usually you humiliate someone in public. Okay, but you can humiliate someone in private as well by, doing other things to them or calling them names. But most often than not, humiliation is done in public. Okay. Number four is for Dennis.
Yeah, gossip. Gossip. To repeatedly talk negatively about a person who is not present.
Okay, good. Okay, gossip. All right, this is talking behind someone's back. Yep, I'm here. It's probably you have a delay, Dennis. It takes a few seconds to get there. But yeah, so gossip is talking behind someone's back, talking bad about someone, and not even that. Okay, gossip is just it can be positive. And not really positive, but just something that happened. It doesn't need to necessarily be negative. Okay, a lot of times in magazines, it's a gossip magazine, mainly because it's talking about someone else. Okay, that's really what gossip is, to talk about someone else. Unfortunately, when we do that, we're usually talking negatively about someone else. Okay, let's go to number 5. This is for Guillermo.
Demonstration.
Okay, demonstration.
Demonstration.
Very good.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'm sure, Guillermo, are you a soccer fan, a football fan?
Yeah, a little bit.
Guillermo?
Yeah. A little.
Okay, a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been paying attention to what's been going on in Brazil, and they're going to be having the World Cup there here soon? Have you seen what happened in Brazil with the protests?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Well, they had protests and demonstrations in the streets. Okay, because they have been the prices for the bus fare and other things, but that's what started it. Okay, the bus fare prices went up, and so the people of Brazil, okay, went out and they protested and they had demonstrations in the street. Okay, so if I use the word demonstrations like that, what would the definition mean?
I think that would be to aim towards a specific person or thing.
Okay, that would be a target. Okay, that would be target, but a demonstration.
A protest involving a group of people.
There you go. Yeah, a protest involving a group of people. Okay, that would be called a demonstration. Okay, very good. Thank you, Guillermo. Let's go to number 6, and this is for Ismael.
Yes, number 6. Awareness.
And that would be awareness.
Yes, I am aware about the news. Knowledge about a specific issue or topic.
There you go. Yeah, awareness. Okay, and usually when there's something going on, we bring awareness. Okay, or we teach awareness. Okay, so we teach knowledge about a specific topic. Okay, very good. Number 7. This is for Stephen.
Okay. Stand up for. It's to defend.
Very good. Yeah, so in English, when we say stand up for yourself, okay, don't let them push you around. Stand up for yourself. That means to defend yourself. Okay, you may have heard that on TV, maybe in the movies. Man, you need to stand up for yourself. Don't let them push you around. Okay, defend yourself. Okay, and that's not necessarily always with your fists. Okay, but it could be with words as well. Okay, defend yourself. Okay, speak up for yourself. Okay, things like that. And we usually use that reflexively. Okay, golly, that was a hard one. I can't even do it. She should have stood up for herself. She should have stood up for herself. Okay, using that in past. All right. Okay, very good. Let's go to number 8. This is for Aga.
Cyberbullying, harassment that takes place online.
Very good. And that would be harassment.
Harassment.
Good. Now, the word harassment, you guys, you'll hear pronounced 2 different ways. Okay, you'll hear it pronounced the correct way, how I say it. It's just a joke. But yes, some people say harassment, and then others say harassment. Okay, they mean the exact same thing. In England or in the UK, that's where I believe they say harassment more often than not. Okay, in the United States, it's more than likely on the East Coast. That's where they would probably say harassment. Yeah, in my family and over on the West Coast, we usually say harassment. Okay, yeah. So cyberbullying. Okay, harassment that takes place online. Okay, this is a very big problem nowadays. Okay, and our next word here. This is for Alexander.
Yeah. Hello.
There you go. Yep, there you go, Alexander. I can hear you now. Number 9, please. Go ahead and read that, and tell me what you believe the definition would be.
Self-esteem. I think it's. I want to think. How you view your own strengths and abilities.
Good. Yeah. So, how you view your own strengths and abilities, okay, as well as how you view yourself, okay, what you think of yourself, okay, and the words that you would hear with this would be high self-esteem and low self-esteem. Okay, high meaning good. Okay, high is a good thing.
Okay.
Low is a bad thing. If you have high self-esteem, you have a positive outlook on who you are and what you are able to do. If you have low self-esteem, okay, you have a negative outlook and a negative view of your abilities. Okay.
Okay.
Last word, number 10. This is for Amparo.
Anxiety, severe stress.
Okay, let's take a look at 2 of those words. Anxiety instead of anxiety. Anxiety.
Anxiety.
And that the next word is severe.
Severe.
Severe. It's severe.
Severe.
Okay, yeah. So severe stress. Okay, anxiety. Okay, sometimes people when they walk outside, okay, if it's too noisy, or if there's too many people around, they get anxiety. They don't like to be around a lot of people. Okay, and other times, others get severe anxiety anxiety when they're going to talk in front of people. Oh no, I can't do it. There's so many people. Okay, anxiety. Okay, severe stress. You can't breathe. You feel like there's so much pressure. Okay. That's anxiety. Now, talking about that with bullying, okay, and going and being in places where people bully you, okay. So you have this constant fear, okay, this constant stress that someone is going to get you, okay. So you don't talk, you don't walk where you need to, okay. You stay quiet. You try and stay as silent and away from people as possible, so that you can reduce. Okay, these bad or terrible things that are happening. It's a terrible way to live. Okay, under this stress that if you do anything, someone will make fun of you. Okay, very good. Any questions, you guys, about our vocabulary words? Nope. Okay. Great. Let's go to our article here. I'll have we have 4 paragraphs. I'll have 4 people read, starting with Roman. So we'll have Roman, Dennis, Guillermo, and Ismael read. Okay. So Roman, please read this first paragraph. Okay.
Don't you mind if I start?
Dang it. Yes. Sorry, Anne. I had Roman in 2 classes, so yes, I apologize, Anne.
Okay. Bullies don't know when to stop. So, just a moment. Bullies don't know when to stop. They repeatedly torment their victims physically or mentally. Victims are targeted for various reasons, such as social class, race, gender, health, or religious beliefs. Bullying includes name-calling, pushing, hitting, and humiliating. Social exclusion and gossiping forms of bullying. Expect, say yes. Some people think bullying is just a part of growing up.
Whoops. Very good. Dennis, you are next. Go ahead and read the next paragraph.
Okay. School administrations work hard to prevent bullying in some countries. They hold special anti-bullying days, such as Canada's Pink Shirt Day. This annual demonstration was organized by high school students in Nova Scotia. Students were raising awareness about a victim who was being bullied for wearing a pink shirt on the first day of school. On Pink Shirt Day, also known as Anti-Bullying Day, Canadian boys and girls wore pink to show that they don't support this type of harassment.
Very good. Next paragraph, please. This is Guillermo. Go ahead.
Do these awareness events help prevent bullying in schools? Some physiologists say no. Most campaigns focus on the problem, but don't do much to prevent it. More needs to be done to help bullies themselves. Why do bullies bully? They may be looking for attention or modeling behavior of family members or peers. Victims need to be educated or to stand up for themselves, since bullying doesn't end after high school. Most students know who the victims are, and anti-bullying campaigns can make the victims feel very uncomfortable. Some will even skip school during these events.
All right, thank you very much. And I believe it's Ismael. Go ahead and read the last paragraph.
Adults can be victims of bullying too. Harassment may occur at the workplace, in a social atmosphere, or online. Online bullying is called cyberbullying. An example is when a person torments a victim on a social network. This may happen in front of others, or in direct messages or private chat rooms. Sometimes people change their online names to avoid their cyberbullies. Social media has made it easier for bullies to harass their victims without facing any punishment. Sexual harassment is also a form of bullying. Bullying has long-term effects on victims. Victims suffer from self-esteem problems, depression, and anxiety. In extreme cases, victims commit suicide.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys, let's discuss this a little bit. First off, I'd like to find out what you would like to say about bullying. If you've recognized it in schools or in your workplaces, things that have been done. Okay, share your feelings or your thoughts about it. Try not to take too much time so that we can get through a lot of questions with everybody. Okay. Stephen, go ahead and talk to us about your feelings, opinions, thoughts about bullying, please.
Sorry. Do you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. About bullying, my experience.
If you've had an experience, or if you've seen something happen, okay, talk to us about
Or what I
whatever you'd like about your thoughts or your feelings about bullying.
know about bullying. Okay, I have heard that, well, in USA, bullying is one of the most common problems in the high schools. Um, well, in Costa Rica, it is less common, but it happened. I mean, for example, my experience. Okay, when I was in the high school, I used to be shy. I used to be very shy,
Mm-hmm.
and because of that, people sometimes bullying me, um,
Bullied me.
bullied, bullied me. Um, well, and at that moment, I did not want to relationate or with those people, with my classmates and all that. I think I should have been um strong and stem that for it. It's okay.
For yourself.
Yeah, for myself.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it could be. It be better
Okay.
if I
Would have been
would
better.
have been better. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Um, Next up is Aga. Aga, talk to us about your feelings, thoughts, and opinions on bullying, please.
hmm Well, I would say that, for example, in school, the main problem is in junior high school. And what happens is that the students, or yeah, students who are in higher classes, like in the second or third class, they most of the time they say some bad things to people from lower classes because they think they are older, they are in higher class, so
Mm-hmm.
they can just they rule like in the school. So
Yeah.
sometimes it happens that for example, in school there are some places where people during the breaks they stay and they talk to their friends, and if someone from the first class wants to go to this place,
Mm-hmm.
they are not always welcome, and they may hear some bad things, and just yeah, it's stupid, but yeah, it happens quite often here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
interesting. Junior high has got to be probably one of the worst times ever because
Yeah.
everybody is going through so many changes with like their bodies, okay, hormones, and I mean, there's this stupid funny things that happen to our bodies during that time, and it's just no one's perfect, and it gets way out of hand. Okay, very good. Let's go to Alexander. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions about bullying?
Um, I think it's something wrong, and I think everywhere in the world we have these problems, and I think it's bad. I don't know.
Okay. Do you see that? Do you see it happen very much in your country?
Um, yeah, sometimes it happens that some guys feel that they are more, I don't know, more powerful or more something
Mm-hmm.
that they feel.
What country are
Yeah,
you from, Alexander?
I'm from El Salvador.
Ah, okay. Very cool. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been through El Salvador. My
Really?
wife is from Honduras. Yeah, one of the things that really bothers me, especially in Honduras, is the things that men say to women as they're walking down the streets. Some of the most disgusting things I've ever heard said in public. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, really? Really? That's what you're going to say in public in front of everybody, right? And anyway, so yeah, treating women like they're objects. And it's true what it says here. Sexual harassment is a form of bullying, demeaning women as they walk down the street.
Yes, it happens a lot here. For example,
Mm-hmm.
that men
Okay.
bully women
Yeah. Yeah,
in
definitely.
sexually. Yes.
Yeah, sexually, definitely. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you, Alexander. And let's go to Amparo. What is your opinion about bullying and your thoughts and whatnot?
Well, that is very important to have a good education and a good control in your house with your parents, because they feel if they have any trouble, they are going to uh, provocate some incidents at the school in order to discharge of the hate or all the anxiety that they have at
Mm-hmm.
home, and that is a way. And in other in the other side, and the people who is attacked, they sometimes feel uncomfortable to say to their parents what the problem is, and they are with that repression inside. The attitude start to changing at home also.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
the most important control must be at home.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. It starts at home on one side, and it can also be helped or stopped at home. So if someone who is the bully or the aggressor, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I would have to agree that a lot of times it starts at home, and they're either learning from their parents, or they have a terrible home life themselves, and so they bring.
Teacher?
Chat.
We lost the teacher.
Shit. Come back.